Number 14 from section 7.3 says, according to a study, 76% of adults ages 18 to 29 years had broadband internet access at home in 2011. A researcher wanted to estimate the proportion of undergraduate college students 18 to 23 years with access. So she randomly sampled 180 undergrads and found that 157 had access. Estimate the true proportion with 90% confidence. Okay, so let's figure out what they want first. They want us to estimate the true proportion. So they want a confidence interval with p-hats, and there's only one confidence interval with p-hats. So let's write that formula at the top. So we have p-hat minus z alpha over 2. Let's make that a little smaller. So we have p-hat minus z of alpha over 2 times the square root of p-hat times q-hat over n, which is less than p, which is less than, and then the same thing on the other side. P-hat, but plus z of alpha over 2 times the square root p-hat times q-hat over n. Okay. So now we need, to solve this problem, we need p-hat, we need q-hat, we need n, we need our confidence level, and we need our z of alpha over 2. So let's start with the confidence level because that's usually the easiest. Our confidence level here, it says estimate the true proportion with 90% confidence. So our confidence level is 90%. And then it says, according to a study, 76% of adults had broadband internet access at home. So this could be p-hat, but let's keep reading. It says, a researcher wanted to estimate the proportion of undergraduate college students with access. So she randomly sampled 180 undergrads and found that 157 had access. So they want us to estimate the amount of undergrad college students, but the 76 is just adults. So we're not going to use this. That's not relevant to what we're looking at here. So p-hat, they don't give us a percentage for p-hat, so we have to find it. Remember, p-hat is x over n, and she randomly sampled 180 undergrads, so that's going to be our n, and found that 157 had access. So 157 is our x, so we have 157 divided by 180. Let's put that in our calculator. 157 divided by 180, 0.872. So p-hat is 0.872. And remember, q-hat is 1 minus p-hat, and p-hat is 0.872. Let's do that. 1 minus 0.872. We get 0.128. 0.128. Okay. We have almost everything. All we have left to find is the z of alpha over 2, which, let's look at our chart here. We have 90% confidence. Yes, 90% confidence, which is here. C's at the bottom. Go to the bottom. 1.645 for z. So we have 1.645. Okay. Now we have everything we need to calculate. So now let's calculate. We have p-hat is 0.872. 0.872 minus z alpha over 2 is 1.645 times the square root of p hat times q hat, which is 0.128 over n, which is 180, is less than p, is less than, and the same thing, but positive, or plus. Okay, let's do the orange portions first. Let's go plug that in our calculator. We have 1.645 times the square root of 0.872 times 0.128 divided by 180, which gives us 0.041. So then we have 0.872 minus 0.041, which is less than p, which is less than 0.872 plus 0.041. Let's plug that in our calculator to see what we get. 0.872 minus 0.041, and we get 0.831. It's less than p, is less than, and the same thing but plus. So we have 0.872 plus 0.041, 0.913. That's our answer. And you may be wondering how, why isn't this 60 or 76% in that interval? That's because the interval we calculated, or the proportion we estimated, was the proportion of undergrad college students versus the 76 is adults, all adults, 18 to 29. So that's the difference. That's why the 76% is not in this interval.